In the headlines, ISWAP kills 3 as UN chief visits Maiduguri. President Buhari receives APC national leader Tinubu in Abuja. World Bank mocks Nigeria's poverty reduction efforts. On the foreign scene, Ukraine says at least 21 killed in Russian strikes in eastern region. Hello and welcome to Trust News Update. I am Ayuba Ilya. Thank you for joining. The details now. The Islamic State of West Africa province, ISWAP, killed 3 people in Kautakari ward of Chibok local government area on Tuesday, while the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres was paying a courtesy visit to the Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum at the government house in Maiduguri. The terrorists have attacked the village countless times within the past 5 months, according to a Chibok resident. The attack, according to the villager, started around 6 p.m., forcing the villagers to take cover in nearby Sambisa forest, where the terrorists camped. The attack occurred almost the same time as the UN Secretary General was visiting Borno State for an on-the-spot assessment of the level of damage done by Boko Haram insurgency in Borno. Meanwhile, the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has commended the Borno State government for effectively handling the needs of the people displaced by insurgency. Guterres stated this while on a visit to Maiduguri as part of his 2-day official visit to Nigeria. The UN scribe who visited Gubio IDP camp and the repentant Boko Haram at the Hajj camp expressed satisfaction with Governor Zulum for building confidence and trust in people through his programs and promised to support the state to help its resettlement and reintegration programs.
Borno State I've heard about in many circumstances around my life as High Commissioner for Refugees and then as Secretary General was a Borno State of terrorism, of violence, of displacement, of despair. This is not the Borno that I found today. The Borno I found today is a Borno of hope, is a Borno with future. And I was very impressed to see the policy that is being applied here, recognizing that you don't fight terrorism just by military means. You fight terrorism addressing the root causes of terrorism. I was amazed to see today in a center those that had been terrorists. They want to integrate in the society and contribute to the society. And the policy that is in place here is a policy of reconciliation, is a policy of integration, and is a policy aiming at a development perspective to allow for terrorism to be definitely eliminated, thanks to the fact that the people is able to construct their own future in confidence with those that are governing them.
My most important call on you is that you join us in this effort and be our champion and advocate for the lecture region, because this is one of the areas where there is potential to end the devastating human sufferings and waste of human lives and build back communities with livelihood and dignity. We need your support to get the global community to focus on this area where climate change, poverty, ignorance, and inequity has combined to create the insurgency. We need support to continue to improve on the security of lives and properties, support with surveillance equipment, with resources to protect farmlands, mines, and IEDs clearance, as well as further training of civilian JTF and support to our multinational joint task force.
Elsewhere, the Niger State Commissioner for Local Government and Internal Security, Emmanuel Umar, has confirmed the killing of no fewer than 10 bandits in Uregi village in Arafi local government area of the state on Monday. 7 motorcycles belonging to the bandits, including arms, were also recovered from the bandits. The commissioner, in a statement in Mina, the state capital, also said 14 kidnapped victims were rescued during the operation by the Joint Security Task Force in the area. He disclosed that the bandits had wanted to disrupt the peaceful Eid al-Fitr celebration when the Joint Task Force launched an onslaught on Kao and Uregi villages. Meanwhile, some local hunters employed by the Shiroro Local Government Council of Niger State to complement the efforts of the security agents in the area in the ongoing war against gunmen have been arrested for allegedly stealing some cows which were recovered from bandits. Authorities of the Nigerian Army on Tuesday says it will go after the militants of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, until they are tracked down for gruesomely murdering two of its personnel who are a couple. Daily Trust had reported that two soldiers, Audu Linus, and a master warrant officer and Private Gloria Matthew, were murdered in cold blood and subsequently beheaded on Saturday when they were on transit to Imo State for their traditional wedding. Confirming their murder in a statement issued in Abuja, Army spokesman Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu described the killing as gruesome, barbaric, and most despicable, saying those unleashing terror on innocent citizens will not go scot-free. Nwachukwu noted that the dissident groups have continued to live in denial while masquerading as unknown gunmen in their criminal violent campaign in the region. Moving on, President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday night received the national leader of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at his residence in the presidential villa in Abuja. Although details of the meeting were not available as of the time of filing this report, Daily Trust learned that the former governor of Lagos State might have visited the president because of his absence on April 26, when the nation's #1 man hosted APC leaders, including the party's national chairman, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, to iftar dinner at the State House.
The more challenging it becomes for you to think deeply, focus on issues, and be ready to serve Nigeria. It's all about service. It's all about service. It's nothing else. Think wisely, get committed to your thinking, and serve the nation, and bring progress and prosperity to the lives of Nigerians. It's good for the country, for so many of us to aspire to want to lead. We are not abandoning our nation, but there's only one chair and one possibility. We are sure that we will remain united. You know our symbol is broom. You don't break it as you go. Nigeria required commitment and the uniform system and a stable country. And that is the only way we can be very proud of Nigeria. It is. And the president has shown a great example of leadership, gave us the freedom to say, oh, you want to run, you want to attempt? No, go ahead. He's a Democrat. And if we are running constitutional democracy, you don't hinder the desire, the wish of other people.
Still on political matters, the second-term bid of the Kwara State Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak has received a boost as the Emir of Ilorin, Alhaji Ibrahim Sulu Gambari, has asked him to publicly declare his ambition to recontest. At the annual Bareke, where the Emir paid a Salah homage to the governor in Government House, the chairman of the Kwara Council of Traditional Rulers said the governor had done well to deserve another term. He described the governor as someone who spends more time in the field than in the office. The governor, in his address, said his administration's commitment to collective good is evident across all sectors within the last 3 years. He said the administration had made Kwara workers one of the best and promptly paid workforce in central Nigeria.
and assure success for him in all his ramifications. I'm very glad to be here, and I have my heart to testify to the fact that I'm here in good faith. And I wish that the governor aiming to do another one term of office. It is an individual right enshrined in the Constitution of Nigeria that if you do the first term 4 years, you may also contest for the second term 8 years. How can anybody come to somebody's house and say he will not get what he wants? Provided there is a level playing ground, each citizen of Nigeria is entitled to ask, and it will be answered.
On another occasion of barricade, it is a testament to the excellent relationship between the traditional institution and the government. We do not take this for granted. Your Royal Highness, our administration is committed to peace, unity, and general well-being of our people. Within a short space of 3 years, we have made Kwara workers one of the best and promptly paid workforce in Nigeria. Our commitment to collective good is evident across all sectors. Health diseases have improved. We have upgraded facilities across the state. We have taken roads and other development to the remotest parts and corners of Kwara State.
You're watching Trust News Update. Coming up shortly. Cafe roadside traders anticipate massive sales. Details and more coming shortly. Join us again. This is Trust TV, documenting the Nigerian story. Thanks for staying here watching Trust News Update, and let's have a look at the top stories again. ISWAP kills 3 as UN chief visits Maiduguri. President Buhari receives APC national leader Tinubu in Abuja. And now moving on, the Eid al-Fitr celebration continued Tuesday with fun lovers visiting different locations within the city center to have fun. Trust TV camera caught up with some of them at a location in town. Take a look.
Post-Eid celebration witnessed a significant crowd of people who came in their numbers to unwind with friends and family at the Millennium Park in Abuja. Although the park was under lock and key, this did not stop the fun seekers from looking for a way around it.
First of all, we give glory to God Almighty for giving us the grace to observe the fasting from the beginning to the ending, and give us the grace to celebrate the Salahs we are doing. Even though there is no money, but we thank God for the good health. So Celebrating Salah is a normal thing. We went to the prayer ground, we pray. And as transit today being the second day of Salah, we are here with my family. I'm here with my family to just relax. So that's how the Salah has been.
Look at our way coming here now. This is the place of enjoyment. They lock it. They don't allow us to enter. What are we celebrating? Are we celebrating death? Are we celebrating happiness? You don't open the way for us to happy. Our children now, look at them, they are sitting down here for nothing. They should open the way for everybody to be happy. You lock it.
Has been great so far, and this is just the beginning. So we're going to have a lot of fun and just enjoy the rest of the Salah. Okay. Supposed to go there and have fun, but now everybody is too crowded here and we don't even have a big space.
Because we felt being at home would be so boring, so we thought we should bring the family out for a family refreshment and have a nice time. Okay. So even though the park was not open fully, but we still thank God at least this place is okay. You can see families enjoying themselves.
Because right now we're supposed to be in there enjoying the Salah, but we have to come here because it's locked. Because they said it's because of COVID-19.
Traders along Kefi Road have doubled their products in anticipation of more customers as Muslim faithfuls celebrate Salah. Despite the harsh economic reality in the country, the traders say that they have made adequate preparation for their customers who are predominantly Muslims shopping for Salah celebration. Gaza Yakubu has more.
Under smoke and fire, Comfort Ishaku has turned up to catch up with the festivity. This market is along Kefi Road where many travelers stop by to cool off. With the Salah celebration, the quantity of fish offered for sale has increased.
If you can see the area, we are preparing how we will dance after, and the market will move. People will enter. We have never started now. What gives me confidence is that today is Salah. Is that not so? Today is Salah. That is why we are happy and we are going to sell because of the Salah celebration. Yeah.
The market does not just sell fish, but it is the attraction for many customers. The number of fish usually prepared by this woman is 25, but she has doubled up to 50 to meet up the demand for our customers this Salah.
We started this market we started in the morning, but people usually enter around 2 o'clock, around 3 o'clock, around 4 o'clock till evening time. We used to sell here till 11 o'clock in the night. This time, this one we are holding is just by 2,500, 2,000, depending on the market. See them, it's 2,500, 2,000. See this size. That is the size we used to sell 1,500 naira. See them here. 1,500 naira. That is the size.
The preparation will continue to the evening hours when they will start attending to their customers. But until then, they will have to continue roasting fish to meet up their target number. Gaza Yakubu, Trust TV News, Nasarawa.
As the world marks Press Freedom Day, the role of the Nigerian mass media in shaping public opinion that will recruit effective leadership is coming into sharp focus. Some journalists who spoke to Trust TV's Shafiu Suleiman are demanding for legislators that will guarantee a secured, professional and rewarding working environment. The report.
The role of the journalist in shaping society has never been in question. But now it seems the press itself is being shaped by development in its working environment. Journalists believe the profession is facing critical challenges capable of undermining its prime role of holding leadership accountable to the people. And this is why the theme of this year's celebration, Journalism Under Digital Siege, is apt.
In the space of 3 years, we moved from 115 to 120. It also speaks to how free the press is. Then you also have economic implications for the press. Whether it is deliberate or not, there seems to be an agreement that the press or journalism, broadcast, whatever, needs to be economically emasculated.
We have the issue of dealing with fake and quack practices, people that are not well qualified. We have the issue of the media organization or the media owner organization that are not paying, underpaying their staff.
As they grapple with the volatile working environment, some journalists have to contend with capacity deficit. The downside to this is that it limits the ability of practitioners to engage and interrogate those aspiring for leadership positions as the nation approaches another round of electioneering activities.
We must interrogate the facts. You know, we live in an age where you have politicians, you have establishment that have what we call either internet boys or keyboard warriors that continue to churn out unverifiable news.
And it is only with the freedom of the press that will be able to checkmate what the other politician has done, that it is yet to be known, to assess him for further or to the next level if we want him to be in office.
Expanding social media space is seen to be breeding unprofessional conduct by quacks, and this is posing a greater threat to the mainstream media. Journalists say it is imperative to tackle this challenge head-on, as it undermines the desire to have balanced and credible information. Shapir Suleiman, Trust TV News, Abuja.
The World Bank has said that Nigeria's efforts at reducing poverty might hit rocks if certain economic issues are not addressed. These include low human capital, low labor market weaknesses, and exposure to shocks. This is contained in the new World Bank report titled Better Future for All Nigerians, Nigeria Poverty Assessment 2022. The report represents the culmination of the World Bank's engagement on poverty and inequality, relevant data and analytics in Nigeria in the past 2 years. The report draws its conclusion from the 2018-2019 Nigerian Living Standards Survey, which provided Nigeria's first official poverty numbers in almost a decade, as well as the Nigeria COVID-19 National Longitudinal Phone Survey. And away from Nigeria, Russian attacks in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region have killed at least 21 civilians and injured 27, the highest daily death toll in a month, according to Regional Governor Pavlo Kyrylenko. Writing on Telegram, Kyrylenko said at least 10 people were killed after the Russians shelled the Avdiivka coke plant, one of Europe's largest. The death toll is the highest in the region since attack last month on a railway station in the town of Kramatorsk, in which more than 50 people were killed. Regional Governors Sherry Haidai said attacks and the shelling also intensified in Luhansk and was particularly severe around Popasna, where it was impossible to organize evacuations. And on sports, Nigeria's Quadri Aruna has become the first African and black player to be ranked in the top 10 in World Table Tennis ranking. According to 2022 ITTF Table Tennis World Ranking Week 18, made available on Tuesday, May 3rd, the #1 player in Africa is now ranked 10th in the world. In a statement released by the World Table Tennis, it has been a long time coming as the King of Africa has finally made it into the top 10 in the world. Another Nigerian player, Bode Abiodun, gained 34 steps up to climb to 97th in the world. And with that, we wrap up Trust News Update. You can watch more by connecting with us via our social media platforms and also subscribing to our YouTube channel. I am Ayuba Ilya. Thank you for watching.